Hello friends, and welcome to Steph's Point, the channel dedicated to making dance and acrobatics accessible for everyone. Today we are going to go through bridge technique, how to push up into a bridge, how to improve your bridge if you already have one, and how to keep your body safe while doing so. I have my avocado socks on today, and we're going to get right into the video right now. Okay, so there are three main things you need to think about in improving your bridge. Three things you can improve to improve your bridge. The first thing is improving the mobility and flexibility of the thoracic part of your spine, that is your upper back area, improving the mobility of your shoulders, and improving the mobility of your hip flexors. Now I know hip flexors sounds a little weird. So when your hip flexors are tight, it actually sends a lot of pressure into the lumbar part of the spine, which we really don't want. So that's why these three areas are very important. And with that in mind, we're gonna start by warming up all three of those zones of the body to get ready to go into our bridge. If you find that you're tight in any of these areas, notice the exercises that we do right now to help out with that area and continue to work on those maybe once or twice a week in order to improve your bridge. So first we're gonna do some just moving the spine around, getting it warmed up and lubricated. Come on down to all fours. You're gonna do some chest circles. So basically drop your chest into cat position, cow position. This is cow position, and then lift it up into a cat position. Now we're gonna go through these areas, but we're gonna circle around. So you're gonna circle the ribs to one side, into the other, and up through your cat. So one side down to cow, across, and really try to scrape the edges of your mobility, really pushing the spine as far as you can in each direction. Now go ahead and reverse the circles. We're gonna go the opposite way. So keep going through that for two more. A common misconception about spinal mobility is that you can just do bridges and back bends and eventually your back will get more flexible. That's actually not really true. We're gonna do one more circle here. In order to gain mobility in your spine, you actually have to do twisting motions to create more space between the vertebrae of the spine. So we're gonna take our arms out to a T. This is my absolute favorite technique for increasing mobility in your spine. You're gonna twist, just relax your legs. They can move a little bit if they need to, but you're gonna twist as far as you can. Try not to twist with your arm. Keep your arm pretty much lined up with your shoulder and twist your actual rib cage as far as you can over to the side, and then twist as far as you can over to the other side, looking back at the hand that's reaching behind you. And twist, and twist. Okay, now we're gonna twist, we're gonna stay here, and you're gonna try to smell your belly button. I know it sounds weird, but keep twisting and try to crunch down and smell your belly button in a contraction. Now lift your chest up to the ceiling and try to touch your ponytail or the back of your head to your hip. And going back down, smell your belly button. Really twisting here, keep twisting, and arch up to the ceiling. We're gonna do two more. Smell your belly button. Keep twisting, arch it up. Last one, contract and arch. You should have felt a huge stretch all through the whole top of your back. Now we're gonna twist the opposite way. We're gonna do the same thing for four. We go down, two, and arch, up and down. Keep twisting, and arch it up. Two more, down. Two, I know this looks so cute. Arch it up. This is the most attractive stretch. Down. Two, it looks very bizarre, but I promise it works. And arch it up. All stretches look a little weird, right? It doesn't really matter as long as you're getting the thing that you want, which is a better bridge. Okay, so we have our back warmed up. Let's go ahead and go into the shoulders. You're just gonna do some shoulder circles just to get some lubrication and circle them forward. Now take the arms up to the ceiling and act like you're trying to press your elbows to the wall behind you. Bend the arms all the way down. And do that again. I'll show you from the side. We come up, we pull the elbows back and bend the arms all the way down. One more, up, pull, and down. Very good. Now we're gonna take it into a snail stretch, so go onto all fours, keep your hips right where they are, and walk one hand out, pressing your chest towards the floor, and slide the other one out, and try to look forward, keeping your chin lifted, and pressing your chest on the ground. Ooh, you should feel this in the thoracic spine, as well as in the shoulders. Okay, coming up out of this stretch, let's shake that out. While we're down here, let's go ahead and do a couple back warm-up exercises, because you want it to be mobile, but you also want it to be fired up and warm. So we're gonna reach our arms forward, squeeze our legs together, and we're gonna lift up in a Superman pose, keeping your feet tight, tight, tight together the whole time, going up 1 and down 2. While you do this, keep your head in line with your spine, so don't crank your neck up. Try to keep your your ears between your arms. 2 more. 1. And last 1. Okay, now take your fingers, interlace your fingers like you're holding someone's hand, and straighten your elbows as much as you can. Relax the feet on the floor, and we're gonna lift the chest up, going for 6. We have 1 and 2. Again, keep your head on your spine. Don't throw your head back to try to get higher. 4, use the back muscles. 5 and 6, and the last one, we're gonna do what's called sweep arounds. If you see this and you're like, no way, Jose, then just keep doing 6 more of the ones with your hands back, but we're gonna sweep around going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, press back child's pose. Just give it a little stretch out here. Grab the hands, contract the stomach, and act like someone's pulling your wrists away, and gently sway from side to side to stretch your back the opposite direction. Okay, and let's do a quick hip flexor stretch. So stepping the left foot forward, press those hips down towards the floor, just to stretch out the front of the hips. We talked about hip flexor mobility and how important it is. When you're in this stretch, let me just swivel around here. When you're in this stretch, you wanna make sure your hips are square and you're keeping your belly button lifted towards your rib cage as you press down. You don't wanna let your back arch like this, because that's actually just stretching your back and doing nothing for the front of the leg. So we're gonna keep our torso square, and we're gonna press our hip down towards the floor. Also, always make sure that your front knee is over your ankle. You don't want your front knee to be pressing over your foot like this. It needs to be in line with the ankle to protect the knee joint and also to get the maximum amount of stretch. And go ahead and switch legs now that I talked your ear off. So many technical things in dance and acro, and I think it's important for us to understand the anatomy of the body so that we can protect it and we can dance or do skills for as long as we want. Like, I hope you guys are like 60 years old, you can still do a bridge and a back bend. I'm hoping I can teach you things that will keep your body healthy for a long time, instead of just teaching you quick tricks like you see 5 minutes, learn how to do this skill. You might break your back in the process, but you'll learn how to do it. I don't do that. We teach you the tedious way, but the way that is actually gonna give you the best results and keep your body healthy and safe. Last thing, stretching the wrists, of course. And flip them over, stretch them the other way. All right, moving down to lie onto our backs. We're gonna fire up our glutes to get them ready to protect the lower back. You're gonna do 8 glute bridges, and then we're gonna press into a bridge. Finally, the thing the whole video is about. We go up 1 and down, up again, 2 and down, 3, down, 4, and down. We're not trying to get a workout here. We're just trying to fire up the muscles. 3, this is 2, and the final 1, and down. All right, take those hands, put them behind your head, put them fingertips pretty much underneath your shoulders, and we're gonna press using our legs and our arms. We're gonna press up into a bridge. Now, in your bridge, try to press all of your weight over your wrists, over your shoulders, and into the thoracic part of your spine. Really avoid keeping yourself rocked back like this. You don't want any weight in your feet. You want all your weight in your arms. I always recommend, if you can, find yourself a wall. I'm just gonna walk over here real quick. Find yourself a wall, put your wrists against the wall, and see if you can get your chest on the wall. If you can, step your wrists a little bit away from the wall, press again, and see if you still can. Again, step your wrists a little bit away, press, oh, that might be too far. Press, and see if you can get your chest on the wall. Again, go ahead and come on down. Now, if you feel any pain in your lower back, your lumbar spine, you need to continue to work on stretching out your shoulders and your thoracic spine. Don't just keep trying to do a bridge hoping that one day it's gonna happen for you, because I promise all you're gonna do is put pressure on your lower back. If you feel any pressure in your lower back, go back to the twists. Do those over and over again. Go do snail stretch over and over until you feel all that mobility in your shoulders and in your upper back, and then try to go into your bridge. That's actually gonna be the safest way for you to learn how to do a bridge, instead of just going into a bridge and having all the weight in your lower spine and causing a lot of tension there. Your lower back has a lot of nerves, and you don't wanna pinch any of those nerves or give yourself back pain for the rest of your life. So that is how you improve your bridge technique. You focus on those 3 key areas of mobility, and then eventually your bridge will be beautiful. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know how you're doing with your bridge. If you already know how to do a bridge and this was just some tips and tricks to help you get better at your bridge and you're ready to progress to the next level, I've linked down below videos that I have for you on how to go down into your bridge and stand up, which is called the back bend recover. And I also have videos on how to do a back bend kickover and a back walkover, which are the next progressions from doing your bridge. So if you're interested in those, go ahead and click on the links below and it'll take you to those videos where you can follow along with me and learn how to do some more advanced skills. I found this really funny quote and I think it's so cute. It's avo do, not avo don't. Oh, avocado, not avocado don't. So what that means to me is go through your life and do the things that you want to do. Do the things that make you happy, do the things that progress you towards your goals, and don't let yourself get discouraged. Don't let yourself feel like you're not capable of doing something. Don't ever let anybody else tell you that you're not capable of doing something. You can do anything you put your mind to, but if you don't do anything at all, you're never gonna achieve your goals and you're never gonna see yourself progress through this one beautiful life that you have. And with that, I hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.